before we sing again, actually before we pray and then sing, I was just thinking about the Christmas story again this week, because we're still in Christmas. And I wondered how many people, I've been noticing how many people in the Christmas story say yes to God. There's loads and loads of people in the Christmas story who say yes to God. Who are the people who say yes to God in the Christmas story? Mary, she's the most obvious one, isn't she? In fact, she doesn't say yes straight away. She says, how can this be? And the angel says, well, this is what's going to happen. Then she says, let it be to me according to your will. The most amazing yes. Who else says yes to God in the Christmas story? Joseph, very good. We don't actually hear him say yes, but his actions are a big yes, aren't they? Because he's just obedient to what God has told him through the angel to do and to be. Who else says yes to God in the Christmas story? Zechariah and Elizabeth. In fact, he questions the angel and is struck dumb, but in his actions is obedient. Yes, absolutely says yes in his actions. Who else? Shepherds, yeah. Yeah, so the shepherds, the angel says, go down to Bethlehem and see this amazing thing, and they just go rushing off. And then I love the thing about the shepherds, they come away from the manger, the stable, and they're just telling everybody, they're full of joy about everything that's happened. And of course, the Magi, who are obedient to a star of all things, God who reveals himself in a star and says, this is the new king. Anybody else who says yes in the Christmas story? The kings, yes, the kings. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, so then the next thought is, when they say yes, what happens to them next? I think most of those people, maybe all of those people, say yes to God, and then they go on a journey. Is that right? Zechariah is the different one, probably. Mary says yes and ends up going on this long journey. The shepherds say yes, go on a short journey. The Magi say yes, go on a very long journey. As we get to the end of one year and the beginning of the next year, is God inviting you again to say yes to him? Is he inviting you to open up your heart to him again and say yes? And what might the result of that yes be? It might be that God's going to take you on a journey in this new year. Maybe a physical journey like those people made in that Christmas story. Maybe on a metaphorical journey. If so, what might you be leaving behind? What might you be stepping into? In what ways might this journey that comes from your yes make you grow? In what ways might it open you up to the world around you, the people around you more fully? Is that a good thought? There's one person in the Christmas story who says a very firm no to God. Who's that person? King Herod. So King Herod has these magi turn up at his door and say, look, this prophecy is coming to be. There's a new king in your land. What do you know about it? Let's go and suss it out. I'm paraphrasing. And Herod says a very firm no. He pretends to say yes, but his actions are a very firm no. And it strikes me that in his no, he refuses to journey. I mean, he refuses to journey down to Bethlehem, but he refuses the metaphorical journey. He refuses change. He refuses newness. He refuses the new thing that God is doing in the world. And so Herod starts out as this mean, malicious, grasping, controlling, authoritarian figure. And what is he at the end of the story? All dead. Thank you, John. And before he's dead, he's still... mental note, watch out for the audience participation. Before he is dead, he's still the same. Malicious, judgmental, authoritarian, refusing to change, grasping hold of power. in this coming year, do you want to be the same old self? Would you like to be more like Jesus? Do you want to be doing and thinking and being all the same things as you've been for however long? Or do you want to step into the new things that Jesus has for you? God is inviting you to say yes to him. God is always inviting us to say yes to him. And the yes might take us on a journey. The journey might be about growth. It might be about change. It might be about leaving some things behind. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Wouldn't there be some things that would be great to lay down today and not have to pick up again? Church, can you say yes to God? And then see where he takes you. In this new season, in the new year, see what he does with you. See what he does with us together.